Encanto is a movie all about a magical family who uses their gifts to help their village Encanto. But this all changes when one of their members, Mirabel, is denied a gift from their house, Casita. But what if I told you Mirabel wasn't denied a gift, just a room? Let's talk about that. The Madrigals are made up of 8 magical family members, 9 if you include Abuela, whose gift is to take care of the candle, which provides the gift. We have healing, foresight, weather, shape-shifting, strength, plant growth, hearing, and speaking with animals. But the one gift that is always overlooked is Mirabel's. Here, let me show it to you. Did you miss that? Let me show it to you again. And again. And again. Mirabel's gift is the gift of empathy. When she creates a deep emotional connection with another person, she's able to relate with them and their emotions in a way that nobody else can. She's able to stop the world around her and connect with the person emotionally and see into their mind to see what they're dealing with. In Luisa's song, we see her experiencing all of the hardships and trials that Luisa faces. She physically reacts to the world around her and Luisa. Every event that happens, she physically reacts to it as if it's really there and really putting herself in harm's way. And that's because it's real to her and it's real to Luisa. In the song, we don't talk about Bruno. We have her reacting to what's happening at Peppa's wedding. We also have her being transported instantaneously between the Casita and the village and then back to the Casita, all without running into Mariano and Abuela, who are actually on their way from the village to the Casita. This means that this travel probably didn't actually happen, but instead happened in her mind as she probably went around the Casita asking for information about Bruno and receiving tidbits and trying to piece them together. We do actually see her moving through the Casita. The song starts in the nursery where Peppa and Felix manage to find her when she's asking about Bruno. And then she's down in the courtyard where she talks with Isabella and hears Dolores talking about Bruno. And then she goes up onto the balcony and is in front of Luisa's door. And then she's back in the nursery. I think this is further proving that she walked around the Casita, talking with people and trying to piece all of the information she got in her head. And so all of these events played out for the most part in her head, which is further seen by when she's putting the puzzle together in the nursery. She sees her whole family dancing around her as she tries to piece together this puzzle, as if she's trying to piece together the information they've told her about Bruno and make it fit with the vision she's actually dealing with in front of her. When Abuela is telling her about how the Encanto started, we can see her physically reacting to the death of Abuelo Pedro and the anguish that Abuela Alma felt at his sacrifice. We see Mirabel physically reacting to these events, unlike the first time she had heard about how the Encanto started. But the first time she heard about the Encanto and about the candle was before her gift ceremony, when at the very beginning of the movie, Alma is telling her where the candle and the gifts come from. And so she still hears about how the entire Encanto started and where the gifts come from, but there's no emotional, empathetic connection with Abuela. And so Mirabel isn't in the vision, isn't in that flashback, because she's not there creating the connection and her gift hasn't kicked in yet. Her gift of being able to connect and enter the minds of those who she is connecting with. It isn't until after her gift ceremony that we ever see Mirabel able to interact with the minds of other people, the visions that other people have. It's this deep, empathetic connection that she makes with other people that allows her to see into their mind and physically interact with their emotional state and their mental state. But this doesn't only apply to Mirabel's family and other people. We actually see this in Mirabel's song about Antonio's gift, where she feels left out. She starts to talk to herself, and the song is mostly a self-reflection of her self-worth and herself. She's creating this deep emotional connection with herself, and she's able to stop the world around her. You can see her running her hand along the trail that a sparkler makes as a bird flaps its wings slowly. The world has slowed almost to a stop, and she's able to take that time to reflect internally, but still empathize with herself and reflect on her world and her place in the world as she goes and creates that connection first with herself. And that's my theory. I think Mirabel's gift is an extension of the empathy and love and care she's always had for her family. But this time she's able to utilize it to more deeply connect with her family. What do you think? Do you think Mirabel can more closely relate to others because of a gift that she was given to by the Casita? Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you next week. Take care, everybody.